What is up, dudes? Welcome to the Paranormal Dudes podcast. I'm Sergio, your resident Seth Rogen lookalike, but of the Mexican origin. Similar laugh. I want to say he's more like rat looking, like chipmunk looking. I'm more of a dog face looking person. I don't know why I said dog face, whatever. And of course, we're joined here with Jesse, who looks hella confused by what the I just talked about. And of course, Buddy. I don't know why I said that. I couldn't.
I got that dog in me.
Oh God! DMX just.
Coming to you live at SeaWorld next Saturday.
Yeah, no.
Wait, but isn't DMX is though, right? Yeah, he's.
Or is he?
It's gonna be a hologram.
Oh my God!
Do they still do that? Like, are holograms still a thing? The last hologram I remember hearing of was Tupac, and that was it.
I haven't heard about holograms since Coachella, like in 2004.
Me, I guess I'm late.
There was one. Whitney, was it
Prince?
Whitney Houston?
Oh,
I saw one where
like
where
at one
they
of
did
the
Whitney
awards,
Houston.
like the Golden Globes or something, when they did like the tribute or something.
Yeah, I think I want to say not Selena Gomez, Ariana Grande. I think sang
Or the Grammys, not the Golden Globes.
oh,
one of those,
like,
and she came
like
out
a
and
duet.
got all emotional.
Isn't that morbid to you? Like you're
It's
seeing with
so
a hologram
weird.
person. It to me, it's weird.
Yeah, it wasn't a duet though. She kind of had like her solo, and I guess they said she was matching it so well, and then she cut out, and then Whitney's voice took over, and it was just like finished out the song. But
And it was a hologram of Whitney Houston, right?
yeah, like you see the hologram.
Was it accurate though? Was there?
Was it a hologram or was it just like a recording, like a video of her?
I'll be honest. I didn't pay attention to it deep enough,
Tell
but I
us,
thought
buddy.
it was a
You have
hologram.
to. I'm just kidding.
Hey, Buddy was like in
I
and out of
know.
sleep. He was like, "Oh, this is a good performance."
I see.
Yeah, no, I was just there for Ariana Grande.
Did you see anything here for Whitney Houston and the hologram like this? Jess, are you really looking for her right now?
Yes.
She's like Ariana Grande. Her Google search consists of Ariana
Selena
Grande,
Gomez.
Houston, Selena Gomez.
That is not my Google
performance.
search. Okay, my Google search is like
VMAs.
weird, anxiety-ridden diagnosis and like
And that brought
curses.
Whitney Houston.
Yes.
Wait, so you found the video?
It's not well, I wasn't looking specifically for that one because it doesn't say that was the last one. They said it was comedian Howie Mandel, a hologram of him in another place. Like
Howie Mandel isn't though.
It doesn't have to be dead. They just used a hologram for him to be in two places at once. Are you talking about a dead?
Would you guys be okay
hologram?
with them using a hologram of you? Like, I don't know how I would feel about that.
Heck yeah,
You
I
would?
would. Yes.
You'd be okay with it?
Yes.
What would you approve of? Like, what would you say? This is permissible. The hologram of me can be doing this.
Like the hologram of me. It depends what event it is. Like if I'm presenting, it like my hologram's only going to come out and like say my speech and do this and whatever. Or my hologram's gonna, if I have to make an appearance, like it's gonna do XYZ, not like let my hologram run loose. Like no.
Okay. Like what if it was the AVN convention? What would you allow then? Do you know what AVN is?
Avian? Like
No, AVN.
AVN.
Yeah. I don't want to say it out loud.
Why?
Why don't you just Google it real quick?
God. Sergio, I swear to God, it's probably going to be something disgusting.
It is something disgusting.
AVN what?
Is. Entertainment.
My God.
Or awards.
Yeah, or awards. Buddy already knows what it is.
Oh, yeah.
Clearly.
Oh, I mean, but I'm receiving an award. It's like to give
Hey, Jesse's
free
like, just
shows.
no butt stuff. Just no butt stuff. Okay.
Yeah, just stay
Like-
away from my butt at the awards.
Buddy, would you be okay with
They've
someone
already done
using
it
a
for me.
hologram of you? What?
Yeah.
Where or what?
They used
Can't wait for
they used
this.
my
What is it,
hologram
buddy?
for several years actually, and I got a pretty good paycheck out of it.
Now I'm curious. What are we talking about here?
Oh, okay. Well, do you remember Dwayne Johnson, The Rock?
Yes, of course.
Whenever he came out on the ring ready to fight, that was my body just superimposed over his in a hologram.
Yes.
My God.
So you're saying it was a hologram? Okay, that's fair. That's
So
fair.
the last one was in 2014, and it was a to the rhythm using Pepper Ghost something technology for the Billboard Music Awards of Michael Jackson.
Jackson. Okay.
The last time after, or the one after that was 2012, Tupac Shakur, and 2007,
Shakur.
Press Shakur,
Tupac Shakur.
because he shot to you. Elvis
Okay.
Presley in 2007.
So not many holograms. Like we need a, like we're lacking in the hologram. We need
It
to
needs to be normalized.
pick it up. Yeah, it definitely does. Like it, I want to see holograms everywhere. Kind of like in Cyberpunk or Blade Runner. There's just holograms everywhere. It's marketing and, consumer products. Holograms were big in, were those holographics in the 90s? Remember, like they were shiny. You would go like this. Yeah, huge in the 90s. Maybe that like we're predisposed to like holograms. It just didn't work out
Like
because
Gem
no one
in the
gives a
holograms.
about our generation.
Do you remember Gem in the holograms? That was really cool too.
Yes, I remember.
Are we still recording Normal Dudes?
No, this is Paranormal Dudes. Welcome to the show.
You already said, "What's up, dude?"
Yeah, but usually he like stops it, and then he's like, and then he's like, okay, let's start recording, and then he's like, oh, come on, and then he's like,
Why do I sound like a South Park character? What? I sound like a background character. They're just like, they go to a store. You know when they go to a store and just one character you're never ever gonna see again on the show. That's me. That's me.
Oh
That's who just That impression's spot on, Jesse. I appreciate it. So
thank you.
So touching on the whole signing off of thing, I think we talked about this a little bit with androids and stuff like that. It's the same concept with holograms. In Blade Runner 2049, yes, I'm about to get a little nerdy.
Oh God.
There's a consumer product that you could buy that is a hologram, and in particular, Ryan Gosling's purchased this product, and he modeled it to be his girlfriend, and this hologram just follows him everywhere. I don't know. I feel like there's so much loneliness now in the world that I think something like that might be beneficial for the world. Maybe it'll heal a little bit. Jesse rolls around as Jesse goes.
You know what's scary though is that we're talking about it being a hologram. We're building AI bots.
That's
what's
what
to say you don't just put a latex skin over it to look exactly like your significant other?
They have those.
Can we have the option though? Because because a hologram's not going to try to kill me when I'm asleep. An android might try to kill me.
No, but people are perverts, and they're not going to be able to freaking grope a hologram.
But that's what I'm saying. Can we have options? I'm not a creep to a certain extent, and I would love to have a hologram buddy, like someone I can program and just be like, "Oh, you're cool with me because you're exactly how I am. If I'm annoyed by you, I don't want to be around you." And the hologram would just get it. The deciding factor for me is with androids, like they're physical, so they could me or people in my household. I don't want that. Hologram just gets angry with you and you just turn it off. It's over. You know what I'm saying?
I want the droid.
But he's like, I want the droid. I want physical touch. I want to touch. I want eye contact.
I want a
and
hologram with
touch.
the Android bottom. Hologram.
With an Android bottom.
No, but then you can't cuddle. You can't cuddle with it. It's just hugging the ass when you're asleep. Just
He's like, that's all I need.
this is all I need. Imagine walking into Buddy's house and there's just half of a android standing there.
Can I get you a drink?
Honestly, I
Would you like a
even,
refreshment?
I wouldn't question. I'd be like, okay,
Okay.
all right.
I mean, it is Buddy's house, so
Nice
yeah.
to meet you. You're nice to meet your butt.
how do you shake that? How do you shake the hand? Or how do you instantly
What
take
What
to
was
it?
that motion? How do you?
How do you like? There's no
It's an
hands to
AI
shake.
bot.
Like,
It has no
for
emotions.
greeting. How do you greet it? Just is that how you
Maybe
greet it?
Maybe with its foot.
Then it would be twerking on
Oh,
your hand.
okay.
It twerks.
Like this. Nice to meet you. Okay. This conversation went way left field, which is
Hold on, I
pretty
wanna know about
typical
this,
for this
though.
show.
He's like, I'm interested.
He's like,
Let's ask
are we?
ChatGPT how this works.
Are
He's
we
like,
really
are we
gonna order
changing
one of these?
the? Like, are we just going to change the show to talk about these things? Because they pique my interest every time we talk about them.
August 4th, 2026. Where were you when the androids took over?
September 29th, 2026. The first person to order half an android, and his name is Edward Monitor.
Half hologram, half android.
Half hologram. But he would get Buddy would get sick with it. He would have the half android and then the hologram would be himself. That's I see that happening. You're handsome.
My God, I can't.
Okay. So anyway, transmission
Where's
from the death.
Oscar? Where's Oscar?
Oscar said
He's right.
Is he coming through?
He was crawling
I don't know where
around
he's
in
at.
my room. He's not here anymore.
You can see
He's-
him walk by naked from one to the one.
No, Buddy
Oh,
let
God.
someone out of his. He's gagged with those ball gags like this.
He's like tied with like leather.
He's getting around in Buddy's room like this, crawling on the floor.
I have his paddle, okay?
He's like on all fours. Fucking turkey.
Well, Buddy did let someone out of the room earlier. I think that was him. He was like, "Buddy, I have to pee." And let him out.
It's like it's time for your golden shower.
May Dobby have a
Oh.
snack?
Excuse me, sir. May Dobby have a snack? Oh my God. Yes,
Oh,
Oscar. This is what you get, Oscar.
Forget
know
I
you're watching this.
asked. Forget I asked.
9 times out of 10, when Jessie asks us a question, whether it's on the show, off air, or whatever, she instantly regrets asking us any question
Yes.
at all times.
If we go
think
back
I
in
learned
history,
after the
I think she
last 20
regrets
years.
asking our names.
I think so too. Like meeting us when we were very young and then ruthlessly bullying us for like 10 years after.
Please. Shut up.
Ruthless.
Shut up, both of ya.
And Oscar's in here. He just said that he was indisposed the whole week.
I thought he said he was going to show up later.
Not exposed, buddy. Relax. Indisposed. Okay.
Bueno.
But he did say, if anybody watching this, who made it this far into our nonsense, just so that you're aware, we're having a little event for our Paranormal Dudes over on Patreon, we are going to have a movie night. We are going to, I don't know if we'll get in trouble, but it's on Patreon, so I don't care. Buddy's glitching again, by the way. Let me mark that. I want to see if it's something weird. And we are going to be watching the movie Obsession through a live stream on Patreon. It'll be exclusive, fun, and I think for the most part we're going to try to watch the episode, but knowing us, we talk too much and we're probably going to be making fun of the movie, and we should be taking it serious. And Oscar did mention that Liz, his wife, is going to be joining us for this movie
watching.
viewing. That's interesting too. Like, should we behave like ourselves?
We always behave. At least I behave.
Or you behave. Me and Buddy don't, though. So.
I was just gonna ask, that movie Obsession, is it a scary movie?
Mm-hmm. I mean, it's supposed.
It's more like a.
It's of the horror genre, but it's not. I thought it was funny.
So you're telling me that there's a chance that we get a lot of full frontal male nudity?
Yes.
Yes.
Really?
Let's do it.
Female and male nudity.
No way. All right. Game on.
Okay. I don't know how we're gonna blur that out during live, but
it's mostly towards the end. It's like one shot.
We'll stop the live. We'll stop the live and just have like a.
But you can't really see. I can't I don't want to give it away. I don't know if anybody's seen it, but you can't really
I don't think it's integral to the storyline of the movie, Jesse.
Well, it's just like it's just like a girl spread eagle on a chair, like completely naked.
Oh.
Well, okay. I think we're going to flash forward to this movie tonight. If Oscar doesn't show up, it's not our problem.
Buddy's like, we're going to end today's episode early. We shall.
Thank you for coming. Please.
We'll see you on Patreon. We'll see you on Patreon. And then when we had to reschedule, because originally we were supposed to watch the movie this past Sunday, and Oscar was like upset. He's like, no. I don't know what that meant.
He probably canceled all his Johns to watch it.
It's Johns. Stupid. Okay. Well, our viewers and listeners have They've cometh to our show, potentially, because they wanted to see what we were talking about in regards to calls from or transmissions from. I will say this. So I have one particular story. I know Ethan's mentioned it before, but Ethan, we just completely lost Jesse.
When I start looking around, maybe you want to mark right now. Something just got thrown at me.
What?
Yeah.
Like right now.
Yeah, right when I started looking around, like, what the hell was that? Something literally got thrown at me. And I have no idea what it was. No way.
What is it?
All right. Yeah.
Oh.
I didn't see this fly off of my desk. Like where I'm sitting. This is where it's at, like right where I'm putting my hand down. And this is me sitting closer because I was leaning back. And yeah, I can't even reach, barely touching the edge of the desk here. And while we were talking, I was kind of looking this way, and all of a sudden I heard that like something hit my chair. So I'm looking around and going, what the hell was that? Because I can't see anything on the floor. And then Bruce was laying down behind me and he ran across the room. So I'm like, what's going on? And it's this. My knife.
Okay. And then simultaneously, Jesse got kicked.
Yeah.
That was weird.
Oh. Jesus Christ.
Get in the corner. He's talking to Jesse.
I'm like, I have to be right back.
I'll be right back.
Put something lacy on.
Don't touch. It's like those shows, the old school shows when one of the wives, like back then, domestic violence was norm on shows. They're like, I'll be right back. I need to go discipline my wife. And that's like, Jesse, don't touch that dial. I need to go get
It's like when the husband starts.
I'm being called to the corner.
Yeah, exactly. Like when Ricardo from I Love
Ricky
Lucy comes
Ricardo?
in. He's like, where the dishes aren't made. Like you can see that kind of dynamic. It's weird. Anyway, I won't venture too far into that. All of that was very strange. You got kicked, Jess, and something got thrown at Buddy. Oh, she's frozen.
It's kicking me out again.
What happened?
I don't know. It just keeps saying trying to connect.
Okay, well, on my end, from the producer side, it looks like you're fine.
No, something's on my screen and it's telling me to troubleshoot.
Hi, it's the ghost. The ghost is like, check your CPU, get on the floor.
Oh my god!
On all fours.
It's like run on all floors. As far as say my name.
And reach the cord all the way in the back, the furthest one.
I'm connected.
No, not that one. The other one. So, and something got. Oh, as every time I try to tell Jesse, it starts to with it. Okay, there we go. Well, I think we could just continue. I know Jesse will hop on while I'm saying this, but I guess you and I, buddy, a little one-on-one time on the show will never hurt anybody.
Bow, chicka, wow, wow.
While we wait for Jesse, Ethan's mentioned this story a few times on the show, but as there's Jesse again. What the Jesse, I didn't even, how usually we have to let people into the studio?
Mm-hmm.
This time you just popped on.
It's messing with you.
Your audio sounds weird too.
It does?
Yeah.
Weird how?
Oh, it's picking up your. Hold
on, let me see.
I think it's using your camera as the mic. Shut your mouth. Shut the up.
It's not even giving me the option to use my
microphone. It's giving. I don't like that. Oh my god, she's. Damn, did you see how she ripped out that cord from the microphone? Jesus Christ.
Shut up.
It's not giving you the option? Something's messing with your equipment.
A ver, espérate. Aquí está.
A ver, espérate.
¿Qué chingados se mueve aquí? Audio settings.
Jessie sounds like she's talking to us in her bathroom or some when she's taking What was that?
These are saved automatically. Well, it doesn't look like it.
Yeah, it sounds better. What you say about me, Babozo?
What'd you say about me, Babozo?
Yeah, now it sounds better. Okay. And I lost the joke. I forgot the joke already.
Oh, God. I'm sure you'll think of something else stupid to say.
I'm sure. So what I was saying before all that happened, I know Ethan's brought this up numerous times on the show, and I'm going to bring it up again because, well, Ethan's kind of a storyteller, and he's not here this time. So I could say whatever I want about Ethan, and Jesse's just going to be, Sergio, don't be like that.
Don't be mean to your brother.
My parents and Ethan, they ventured off into Jerome, Arizona. Very small town. Might I add, there's some establishments there that still say no Mexicans allowed. And and Pooinky Dink, probably not, but there's massive graves there because they used how do I say this where it's compliant with all of our platforms that we're on. Mexicans were used as old school farm tools, aka it starts with an S.
Oh, sodbusters.
And so, as the story goes, as it was explained to me, I don't know how much validity there is to this, but as the story was explained to me, after said Mexicans that would pass away, they would discard the bodies in these massive graves, and that's how it was. They would work them until they were no longer with us, and they would discard them in these. Yeah, they would get expired, and unfortunately, they would. And there's massive grave sites out there in Jerome. So, with that being said, a lot of that area is tainted. You can only venture to think why. And why are you laughing, Jesse? This is a serious story, and you're laughing.
I'm just remembering something that happened to me at the retreat. Never continue to start.
Ladies and gentlemen, if you don't know what ADHD is, it's here on the show. Just take a look at Jesse's face. They should put this happens often, by the way. It's not all the time, but this is Jesse. I don't even know how that would connect her brain to something like that.
Anyway.
And you know what's funny? If Jesse were to tell us the story, what she's talking about has nothing to do with what's going on. And it's like the most obscure thing that happened to her.
Would you just continue? Thank you.
See, look, I hit it. I hit it on the nail. That's why she's upset.
Would you just continue?
Will you just continue while I drink out of my Stanley Cup? Okay.
This is not a Stanley Cup.
It basically is. Okay. Look, Target, Fangirl. It is a Stanley.
No, it's
pretty
not.
much is. What's the difference? It's called like.
Es de la pulga. Just kidding.
A ver, ¿qué dice abajo? ¿Qué dice?
SM. They're
Hey,
called
Sergio.
something.
The what?
Oh, now I'm gonna cover it. I didn't think about that.
Jesse's like, now I'm gonna scratch that off.
I am.
It's SM, really?
Yeah, I think it's Simple Modern. It's from Target, but I didn't want to tell you.
Okay, someone needs to get fired. Who came up with that brand name? That is so dumb. Simple Modern. And then we're going to put heart. Is there hearts on it? Of course there's hearts on it.
No, it's
or leopard print or like doggy paws or whatever it is.
I like it because it looks like Freddy Krueger.
Look what you did. You froze because you put that Stanley Cup on the camera.
It's not a Stanley. It's a SM, a Simple
It's
Modern.
a Simple Magic. Oh, it's not even Magic. That would have been better. Simple Magic. It's like Simple Modern. Okay.
Continue.
Wait, look what you did. Look what
Continue.
you did. Look, don't call me a cunt. Okay. She's like, continue. Don't call me a cunt.
Continue.
See, look, she's
no, I didn't. I just said,
okay.
Continue.
Okay. So they go out there and they have ghost tours. Of course, you know, the people in the area are going to take advantage of everything that's happening that happened with our ancestors. But que la chingado.
Her ADHD is just like, what does that red button do?
I know. Click, click, click. How do you reactivate acrylic? With water, right? Should I reactivate the acrylic?
I have no idea.
Maybe Jesse.
Like, what is it like? Like nail polish?
It's acrylic. No, it's acrylic paint.
Either water or with a little bit of what do you call it? the stuff that they used to clean the nails off with.
Oh, nail polish remover?
Acetone. Yeah, like acetone. Probably a couple drops of that'll loosen it.
Whoever watches this episode, man, this is like...
Why are you guys talking about acetone? Who glued their ass cheeks together?
Dude, this fever dream of a show is so ADD fueled, and I don't know if it's because, it's my backbone, but
I just want to know who glued their butt cheeks together that needs acetone.
No one did, but that's what I'm saying. This fever dream of a show, whoever's watching this, they're like, dude, how did they go from talking about Jerome and like ghost stories, and then all of a sudden they're talking about acrylic paint and sewing butt cheeks together or gluing them? No, I was asking Buddy, what reactivates acrylic paint? Right? Water, right? Water should reactivate it. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It's because I'm painting this bad boy right here. He's like the first coat. It's almost done. I just gotta, and then I gotta do all the detailing and.
Did you ask specifically for that pose?
Why, Jesse? Why?
I'm just asking.
Okay.
Because
the
I don't
way
know
you pause and me knowing you for
because
20 years, 30 years.
You put in your Instagram whatever that this person makes them. So I'm just asking, did you request for that specific pose?
I mean, that's a cool pose. It's a cool pose.
I'm like,
I asked for an action pose, and it's an action pose.
Okay.
If I was discussing, I'd be like, because I'm not discussing. If I was discussing, I would have asked, like, can you have his leg over his head? Like, I can't do it, but like, his own leg over his head. And just
hanging.
But I'm not discussing. So I didn't ask for that.
You would do that?
I mean, yeah, it's 3D printed.
Oh.
Yeah. So just let him know.
Right there, it looks like he's going to sit on one of those suction cup.
See, that's where I knew Jesse's mind was going.
Oh my God. I totally was not even thinking of a suction cup. That's very specific.
Yeah, it was.
He's holding onto the floor, then like holding on to like the bathroom sink, and he's like,
he's like a suction. He's like model number,
item number, SKU,
suction cup dildo with the extra vein,
right down the middle. It goes. It just goes in a Y vein.
Oh my God, I can't with you, Edward.
Anyway, the story I'm struggling to complete, by the way.
Can you just start from the beginning?
Do you see Buddy? He's just like,
yeah.
You didn't see that right here?
What did you see?
It was
I thought I saw a face right here, right now.
Oh, I didn't.
I heard the girls. The girls are like singing or whatever in the room, but I thought I heard them behind me. So I started turning this way, and I thought I saw a face right here, and that's why I was like, "What the hell?"
Oh, I gotta see it in post when I edit. That's gonna be interesting. What if it's that face again?
Oh, I know.
All that creepy face, that freaking duende that you have in there.
Valgron right now, or Valor, Vadron, Vrylon.
Yeah, you did.
Never learn that
you did sound like. But you got to add the British accent. Jesse's got to be like, spinning me over, please, and rail me with every ounce of strength you've got.
Oh,
you kind of sound Australian.
I'd be pretty. Kind of. It was like a mix, and then a little bit, like a little teaspoon of pirate. Like I could pass off
from ground. Yeah.
I could pass off as Rylan. Not physically, but at least the voice.
What's on your microphone?
I don't know, but it didn't taste right.
Oh my God.
Well, before this episode completely fell off the rails, which is always a thing on here, what I'm trying to struggle to complete
is
what were we talking about? Story. So, okay, real quick, just run down. My family's at Jerome, okay? and
The guy
they're
that lives in Arizona.
I was like, the furniture store? I love the furniture store. I love Jerome.
Está cerrado, no?
No.
So look, I couldn't even get into the next sentence.
Okay, go ahead. Go ahead.
I couldn't even get into the second sentence, and Jesse's like, I love that store.
Okay, your family's with some guy named Jerome, and then what happened?
No, that's not even it.
And he's got a lot of people in his backyard.
They're in Jerome. I've already explained like the backstory of all the Mexicans that were expired and thrown into those pits.
Okay.
So my parents and my brother, they go on the ghost hunt or ghost tour, whatever. And there's an old church there. And the tour guide says a lot of the malevolent spirits there, I almost said malevolent steer, yeah.
And I'm like, focus.
And a lot of the evil spirits are in the church. Now, he described them as demons. I feel like whenever you speak to someone, they always go straight to demon. Like there's no other kind of entity, which we all know, especially here on the show, that that's not true. And so my dad swears he saw someone like on the second floor of the church, and tying into this episode, they had a spirit box. If you're not familiar with what a spirit box is, it's a device that goes through frequencies and picks up voices or transmissions from the other side. And him, my mom, and Ethan, they were kind of close to one of those pits where they had all the expired Mexicans. And unfortunately, I would say fortunate and unfortunate, it made my dad feel good at the moment. But my great-grandfather, his nickname is Pepino. Supposedly, my dad says he came through and was speaking to my dad through the spirit box. And my dad tried confirming with the person on the other end. And they said, in Spanish, obviously, because my Pepino only spoke Spanish. And basically told my dad that it's his grandfather. It's Pepino. My dad was happy about it, but then later Ethan and I had a conversation in regards to what happened, and it's possible that whatever evil that lurks there has that information, because I don't think it's hard for an evil spirit to gain that kind of information. For the love of God, if we could go on the internet and go to Truth Finder or that other search people thing to figure out people's relations to other people, why would it be hard for a spirit to do that? I think it's probably a lot easier for a spirit. And a spirit or demon or whatever it is that you want to call it. And Ethan and I came to the conclusion, I think it was tricking my dad. But my dad swears that it sounded like my grandfather Pepino, but entities can mimic voices too. And I think ultimately Ethan and I, like I said, we really think that something was faking it, and if it would have gone on a little longer, probably lured my dad somewhere or something malicious would have happened, because it was kind of towards the end of the tour and it just kind of ended.
Mm-hmm.
What do you guys think?
No, and I was going to ask, like, did he say something specific that only maybe he would have known, or if it was very generic, it's definitely could have just been something messing with him.
It was the conversations for the most part, my dad said, were very, they were generic. They weren't specific to where it would lead to the other person on the other side saying that it was Pepino, but it was very generic to a point, and it's still strange. It's strange, but I wouldn't trust it to think that it's my great grandfather.
No, of course not.
I wouldn't.
No, it's if it is something evil, I believe it's they can mimic, they can get the information. Not so much from the actual spirit of the person that they're mimicking,
Right.
but from the person that they're trying to deceive.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Evil spirits are meant to deceive, and that's what they do.
Mm-hmm.
Along with also having the ability to know of something that's not known. And then on
Right.
the other hand, if they were speaking to a spirit, something I believe that's kind of rough is like, especially like Hispanic, I would say like Hispanic spirits, is that how many pepinos do you know? You know, I know of three, two of which are cousins of mine.
Right.
The Hispanics give each other all kinds of nicknames, and it could have been a spirit conversing. And he said, "Eres mi abuelo." I mean, that could have been, yeah, somebody's abuelo Pepino, and that spirit just saying yes, and him believing
Mhm.
yeah, because even for your dad to have said, it sounded like him. How long ago did your great grandfather pass away?
Oh, years ago, dude. Like,
And think about this. You may be able to recognize his voice out of something, but
Mhm.
was it truly his voice, or was it somebody that you want to believe was his voice? Because somebody you miss. I mean, you hear something kind of close to it and you're like, oh, that was him. That was my grandfather.
Yeah.
Or that was my father. I do the same thing. I hear a man's voice like at a doctor's office or something, and I'll turn and look and be like, oh, that's not my dad. But
See,
we want to
yeah.
believe certain things and we make it be certain things.
Yeah, and you're 100% correct on that. And that boils down into, the next portion I wanted to touch on when it comes to this is voices, and not necessarily through a device or transmission, but more of in real life, like you mentioned, buddy, where you thought you heard your dad. What about seeing doppelgangers of people that you know, or even your own doppelganger? Like, doppelganger lore is crazy. Now, I've seen people. A good example is last year, like around October, a couple of it was a couple of my cousins that came over here, and we went to a casino. We were in the casino. I stopped in my tracks. Okay, we were walking, and I looked to my left, and it was like a split second. There's a dude in there. Okay, he was sitting at the blackjack table. He looked exactly like me. It freaked me out. And my cousins were so drunk. Yes, coincident. Think about it. I wasn't drunk in this scenario. My cousins were hella drunk and like they're having fun and gambling or whatever. And I'm trying to point the guy out to them. I'm like, dude, look at that guy. He looks exactly like me. They weren't like really paying attention. It kind of like in a movie, when in a movie someone's trying to point something out and like everybody's delirious, don't know what the fuck. Yeah, exactly. It was kind of like that. It like gave me chills to see that person and be like, that's beard, glasses, everything down to the T. Had a hat on, like everything, all the hallmarks of a Sergio Morlet. He was. I'm gonna blurt out my last name. I don't want it part of it. It doesn't matter. And it freaked me out, man. And I kept thinking about that all night. That same night, I had a dream that I saw that doppelganger again, and he murdered me.
Oh.
Yes, it was very strange, the whole experience. Now, I don't know if it was something paranormal and it was only to my eyes. Maybe that's why my cousins couldn't see it, or I don't know.
Isn't that
It was
like a
just
thing? Like they say, oh, like the reason you'll never see your doppelgangers because, like, if you do, it would be you.
right. Yeah, I've heard that theory as well. And I don't know. Maybe it's a good thing that my cousins didn't see it or see him, because it was very strange. I had never experienced something like that ever. I came home and tried telling Sally about it as well. And same concept. It was kind of like blasé. Like it really didn't matter much. Like I was trying to yell it to the world. Like I just saw my doppelganger and
I would have been like, where?
No,
show me.
Yeah, no one gave a. Everybody was just like, yeah, whatever. So you're stupid. I was like, okay. Everybody just writes me off because I'm the paranormal guy.
In all fairness, like, God knows, like, we know how you are. So it would have been like, you're like, yeah, right. Like, this guy was probably like, who knows what he looked like. And you're just being stupid.
But wouldn't that be nuts if to me he looked that way because, whatever paranormal thing, supernatural thing that was occurring, and to everybody else looked nothing like me? That would be scarier to me, at least.
Yeah.
And then
what's interesting is, so you say you saw your doppelganger, something you look at, and you just said that, like, you're seeing it and nobody else sees it. I think it's kind of scary because psychologically, we, even if we're looking in a mirror, we do not see ourselves as ourselves. If you understand that, like our mind kind of distorts our look to what we actually look like. So we look different to ourselves than what other people look at us as.
Right. Yeah, you're right. You're 100% right because what you see in the mirror, your own perception of yourself, is very different from what someone else sees of you. That's just reality.
Like this neighbor was like, didn't talk to me for like a month, and when I finally went to her like fence, and I told her like, how come you haven't talked to me?
The fence was like, it's only 5 feet, and Jesse's like this. Hey, neighbor.
Shut up. And I was like telling her like, Doña, ¿qué pasó? Like, ¿cómo estás? And she was like, hola, like all sentida with me. And I said, why? Because she would always come. She's like right next door. She would come and she's like, es que no me saludaste.
Oh, hell no.
And I was like, ¿cuándo? And she was like, tú y tu esposo estaban en la Walmart. O tú estabas con un muchacho en la Walmart. And I was like, no, I wasn't. I was at a Stroptomus event or whatever. And she was like, no, fuiste tú. And I'm like, no fui yo. And so like at one point I felt like I could have been freaked out. But at the other end, I was like, who the did this lady see that? Like, did it really look like me? Probably not.
Maybe it did, Jesse. Maybe you got a clone walking around somewhere.
In El Centro?
Why not?
I don't know. But let
me ask you this. Have you done that 23andMe thing, the ancestry? Have you done that?
Not yet.
Okay. Not yet. Well,
not yet.
If you don't want your DNA out there for cloning purposes, I would highly suggest against it, but it's up to you. Buddy, what do you say?
Is it hard for you to believe that because your doppelganger could be in the same city?
It's hard to believe that because to me, it's just...
Here comes the vein. Here comes Jesse's vein. Here it comes.
No. It's not. I'm not. I know you think I'm going to say like I'm like unique. I am. But the thing is that all my life I've been a fat girl. So usually it's like, oh, pues, like I saw like a girl that looked like when this lady said she saw someone that looked like my sister. And I looked at her and I was like, it was just like a fat girl.
Are you starting to say that this lady's like out of it? Maybe?
I don't know if she's out of it, but it's like when they say that me and Sandra look like twins. Like, no, we don't.
I don't know. No.
Or maybe it's just me.
I mean,
there's
there's small resemblances like here and there, but
we don't look like
not
twins.
Completely.
Yeah, no.
Not twins.
Parecen cuatas. Like, no, we don't.
Okay.
I just think people are weird.
People are weird, but what if there is? Maybe it was your doppelganger out there where you live. Jesse's like territorial. No, this is my area. You need to get the fuck out of here.
If she's around, she needs to come help me because I have a lot of things to do.
Can you babysit, please? And her doppelganger's like, it's deformed. Its eyes down here on the cheek.
and be like, kids, don't look at her eye.
Just pretend it's not there. Just don't look at it. Oh my God.
I'm just curious to see what this person looked like.
Yeah, same. Like, I would love to have a conversation with your doppelganger to see if it's anything like you. Like, do you ever think that with I thought that obviously with this person that I saw at the casino. I mean, to be fair, a lot of things rolled through my head, as you can only imagine. After that happened, I started thinking, I was like, oh, well, you know, what if they cloned me or some like that? Or, you know, is this guy more successful than I am? Does he have a bigger hog than I do? Like, I want to know everything. So this part, I didn't tell anybody. I went back to
see how big his hog was.
Yes, and I took a tape measure and everything.
Just stood at a urinal all night waiting,
like this, right by the urinal.
Oh my God!
No, I went back to the casino to see if I could see this person again, thinking they're not local, or maybe they're staying at the hotel there or whatever.
They were probably gone.
Yeah, they were gone, and I didn't see them again because I wanted more answers. I wanted to see if this person sounded like me, possibly had the same interests, because then I could like start to deduce whether it's a clone or it's a doppelganger.
If they have the same fingerprints as you,
and be like, dude, you want to do all my work for me? I don't want to do any of it.
Oh my God.
I know I'm like Monday morning quarterback here, but you know what you could have done is gone to sit where you saw him sitting and say hi to the dealer, and the dealer be like, oh, you're back.
Remember me last night? Yeah, remember me last night? I actually won $1,000 and I didn't get my chips. They'd probably kick me out.
God. And then when they check the footage, it's you.
It really is me. I just was experiencing some form of psychosis, like
someone was trying to roofie you.
Just like a kind of like Fight Club. It was him the whole time. Imagine. I don't know. It really was a mind, and it did bother me for a couple days, and I never told anybody because of all the lore behind doppelgangers. Because if you engage with them, supposedly that they will kill you or whatever and take your place. But I was a quintessential person in a horror movie where I wanted to find out more, and it didn't matter if I were to get unalived or not. And has anything like that ever happened to you, buddy, with doppelgangers?
Yeah, I didn't know if you were going to skip me or not, but actually,
no, of course not, buddy. Anyway, thanks for joining tonight, everyone. 3? Did you see? You'll catch Buddy's story on Patreon. I'm just kidding.
Yeah, actually, you remember when we were kids, we had a Sam's Club in Calexico?
Yes, I remember that. Yes.
Okay, so this was the first time I ran into a doppelganger. Although I look back at it now and I'm like, it was just another fat little kid that looked like Russell from the movie Up, and we just ran into each other. But I ran into a kid at the same time by the registers, and we both stopped and like looked at each other like face to face, and it was like looking into a mirror. Like I could swear he was me, and I knew he had the same idea in his head because we both were like, whoa. And it was almost like we needed to do the whole, mirror thing. And then he kind of like, and then he took off running back to his family, and I went back running to my family. So that was the first time I ever remember running into somebody like that. Now, and this was running in face to face and basically like meeting him. But the next one, this is flash forward to like 8 years ago, recently actually. I went to the casino in Mexicali, and I sat down at a machine. Me and my wife were playing, and I sat at a machine, and security comes up to me, grabs me by the shoulder, and says, "We told you you're not allowed here anymore." And I turn around and look at them. I'm like, "What are you talking about?" And they were like, "You need to leave. You're not allowed in this casino." And I was like, "I've only been here like once before. You guys have never given me a problem." And he's like, "Nope, you got to go. You're no longer allowed here." And I was like, "I have no idea what you're talking about." It went all the way to the point that they needed to see my ID, look at my ID and my name and go, "We're sorry. You're not who we're looking for. You look exactly
That's
like it."
cool. Can I have more coins?
Yeah, right. And so I let it be that night, whatever. It kept on playing. And I told my wife, I was like, they thought I was somebody else. So I thought, you know what? I work the same industry. I've seen people that look that way and I run into them and, "Oh, you're not them." Okay. Flash forward a few weeks after that, again, they come up to me and they tell me, "You're not allowed here." And I was like, no, this already happened. So I give them my ID and they're like, "Okay, come here." So if you ever go in the casinos in Mexicali, right as you go in the door, there's a screen and it's showing like the faces of people that are not allowed in the casino. They're like, "Come here." And they took me and they ran through it and they're like, "Here." And I saw the dude's picture. He almost looked exactly like me.
Oh, fuck.
The full beard, shaved head, fat eyebrows. Like, I was looking at him like, oh, but then they told me his name and I was like, "No, dude, this is me right here."
Pamfilo.
So I was
I know, I was gonna say like some
de Corral.
I don't remember. I think it was like
Mendoza.
I think it might have been like either Robledo or like Mendoza or something like it was some weird last name like that. But I was like, nope.
That must have been a horrible experience to be.
So
like,
what did they do? Like, I'd be like, "You know what? Like, you guys need to do something because I don't want to be bothered every time I come in here."
Buddy's like, "You know what? My favorite activity is for me to get my sucked," and I think
he's
that
like, "I prefer a cavity search every time."
I really prefer a cavity search over.
I'm going to keister my ID. So you need to.
Can you put a roll of chips up my butt, please?
No, what ended up happening with that was hold on. You need to come in? Oh. Okay. Oh. Thank you.
Yo quiero uno.
Yo
They
también.
made me empanadas.
¿Está buena?
Very good.
Period. Nice.
Sabe a manos sucias.
She said, "Vete a la verga."
She did, vete a la verga.
I'm like, I like her.
Oh, you would
She's
love
pretty
these girls
cool.
the way they treat me.
I feel like everybody's spouse is mean to them except for mine.
Yeah.
Oh, that was my daughter's.
Oh, like on purpose?
No. Like, just funny. Like how Liz always teases Oscar and she, like, Buddy's wife or daughter, whoever was teasing him.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
I
yeah,
get
these
teased all the
girls
time,
pick
but
on
that's
me
because
so much.
she's rightfully so and getting annoyed by me because, well, it's me. So
Exactly. No, your wife deserves an award.
Nobel
thanks,
Peace.
Jesse.
Yeah.
Nobel Peace Prize.
The Patience Award.
The Patience Award.
Okay, so
yeah,
they ended up.
you said 3. That was 2, right?
Yeah,
You said
that was
there's
2.
a third one. Okay.
So for that casino, they got to know me as El Güero. That stuck, and every time I'd come in, "Hey, Güero, ¿qué onda?" That was it. The third time was at another casino in San Diego at Viejas. This was right before the pandemic. We were sitting in a machine, and she had just won big, like a couple weeks before that. So we went up to go pick up her jackpot. She won like 12 grand that night. And we had to go back and pick up this jackpot. And then we said, well, you know what? We got free room. Let's play. We'll hang out here for the weekend. So that's what we did. And yeah, I know, right? And while I was sitting at a machine, this one of the servers, she was walking around, she stopped and she just like peeked out the side of the machines and just started staring at me. And she was an older lady.
Hell no.
And I was like, kind of like giving her the weird side eye, like, what are you looking at? And she like slowly was like creeping up to get closer to me. And finally she came up, she's like, I'm sorry, she says, but is it you? And I said, what? And she goes, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I was like, what? Her son looks exactly like me and she hadn't seen him in years.
Oh, that sucks.
And I was like, no, ma'am. Like I told her who I was. And I even told her I work at the casino just down the road. So we got to talking and she was all tearing up. She says, can you just stand up and give me a hug?
Oh,
I was like, okay. So I stood and gave her a hug.
Tearjerker.
And and every time that I kept going back to the casino, I would go to that area on purpose to run into that lady just so I could say hi to her. Well, finally she pulls out her phone and she says, I'm going to get in trouble for this, but I don't care. And she shows me a photo on her phone of her son from one of the last times she saw him. I mean, sorry, you two, but me and that guy are literally separated identical twins. Like he even has my birthmark.
The mancha? He had one too?
I have it here. I think he had it on the left.
Oh, that's crazy.
Yeah, it was almost like, I mean, when I saw that picture, I just went like, oh my, like it freaked me out because that guy, his smile, the way he looked in the photo and everything looked like me. And I knew it wasn't me because he was thinner than me. I was still real hefty at the time, but I just couldn't get out of my mind how me and that guy looked identical to the point that she thought I was her son when she saw me the first time. So,
oh my God, that has to be a weird, like,
I think obviously that's more it's weird. Like when someone,
yeah. Or think of it this way: this person is still living. Imagine if they were to come up to you like, "You look like my husband," and he hasn't been with us for the past 5 years. Like, imagine going through that. It's kind of similar to what Buddy went through. How did you feel about that, Buddy?
Oh, what you just said right now scared me. Because I just thought it went right through my mind. Like they bring up a picture and they're like, you look just like my father. He died July 3rd, 1986. Same day I was born. Oh, hell no. No, but about that one, it was really like, for me, it was really like a tearjerker, like you were saying, because this lady hadn't seen her son. I think she had said it was like 8 years at that point that she hadn't seen him. And I never wanted to ask what happened. I didn't know if like maybe he just disappeared from the family or if there was a problem and he left, I didn't want to ask that, but it went through my mind a lot. Like what happened and how is it that
keep going.
Well, I was like, I wondered what happened and how is it that 8 years later in this casino, this woman, this lady that saw, that remembered how her son looked was staring at me and was just like, that's my son, to the point she had to come up and say, is it you? And I was like, oh, I didn't understand it until she told me. And I was like, whoa, that hit me deep though. Cause I was like,
did you ever see this lady again? Or was that the end of it?
No, actually I ran into that lady again after the pandemic. Cause I got hurt. The pandemic went through, casinos were shut down. There was no work or anything. I was in the hospital shortly after we had reopened. Was it shortly after? It was in 22. So no, it was about a year after the pandemic had lifted.
Yeah.
And it was August 19th of 2022. I rolled into that casino coming out of the hospital. That's the first thing they wanted to do was take me to the casino. And it had been almost 4 months that I was fiending for a cigarette. And I was like, just pull over and let me smoke.
Oh, Buddy was a chimney back then.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
And so we rolled in there.
Not so much now, right?
I don't smoke at all anymore. I don't smoke or drink anything anymore. The Lord has saved my life.
I'm like, bueno.
No, it's just I rolled in there. I saw her. She looked at me and she just had this weird look in her face, like almost like if she didn't recognize me. Although at that point, when I was in the hospital, I lost like 80 pounds. So I lost a lot of weight. My face was a lot thinner. I looked a lot different. And then I hadn't shaved my head in like 4 months. So yeah, I was pretty furry on my head. But she did give me this look like, you look familiar, but now being in the chair, it was different. And she hasn't since come up and said anything to me. Like I'll see her if we go there and I'll be like, hey, hi, how are you? And she's, oh, hi. And she walks right past me and I'm like, oh, what happened? Like maybe she forgot or something, but yeah, it was
maybe the
weirdest thing.
Maybe the sun came back into her life.
Yeah.
Yeah. I wouldn't know, I wouldn't know what happened. Like I said, I never wanted to even get near to what happened to that story because I know what it was like to be a casino worker. And even if you're just serving drinks, you get stressed out. And I was like, the last thing I need to do is be like, so what happened to your son? He died in a car accident.
Oh,
I didn't want to hear that. Like, so I was just like, I'm not going to stress her that way. Like if she wants to come and say hi, if she wants a hug, I'll give her a hug. Like that's it though. Like I didn't want to go any further than that. But yeah, those were my 3 stories though. And that was the most recent, which I say was just before the pandemic and after the pandemic. But
okay.
Yeah, 3 different times that all I could say locally, it's within 2 hours of my home that all these 3 ran into me,
That'd be cool if we could get all of you and your doppelgangers all together and
oh god,
have conversations and see what comes of it. Just
right?
create a podcast on it. It'll be like Buddy 1,
Paranormal
Buddy 2.
Doppelgangers.
Yeah.
The Buddy Ganger.
Exactly. The butt.
That's a good one.
The butt ganger.
That sounds like a porn.
The butt ganger. There's
The
your
butt
AV.
gangers.
There's your AV whatever awards.
The AVN.
Yes.
Awards. Oh my god. Well, I mean, thanks for sharing that, buddy. Seeing a doppelganger is a surreal experience. If anybody could ever experience that, then I would say proceed with caution because of the lore. If you don't know the lore of doppelgangers and all of that stuff, I would highly suggest looking it up, Googling it, and before you go out, because I feel like there are people that do go out searching for someone that looks like them. And I know that your neighbors said that they saw someone at Target or wherever it was, Walmart, that looked like you, Jesse. But have you ever seen your own doppelganger yourself?
Never.
Interesting. Jesse's like, I'm too unique.
Exactly. Okay. I'm one and only.
Jesse's like, when God made me, he sprinkled a little bit of awesome and went for the gorgeous.
What the heck? Very true, but I didn't say that.
And they also put this in there as well.
A little bit gooey ooey sensation.
That's horrible.
Oh my gosh. Speaking about doppelgangers.
Oh my god.
This is gonna be a horrible segue, but we were talking about this at the beginning of when we were filming. I think we could venture into the nonsense that people enjoy. So Jesse and I couldn't stop laughing before we started filming this because I hope everybody here knows who Jennifer Lopez is, because there is a man in this world that had no idea who she was.
And he didn't care.
And he didn't give up. He did not give up. And I'm here for it. I am here for this. I told Buddy and Jesse, I've seen this video at least 50 times, and I laughed as harder, if not harder, each time I saw it. So if you're unfamiliar with what video we're referring to, we're about to share it with you in all of its glory. The Jennifer Lopez visiting her hometown and going back to her home, like her childhood home. And while she's there, just a little backstory, while she's there, there's a gentleman that's currently living there Let me know if you guys can hear this.
Here.
Yes.
Huh? My name is Jennifer.
Jennifer?
Yeah, I used to live up, and my room was upstairs right there. Jennifer Lopez.
Who's Jennifer Lopez?
Me. I used to live here. I used to live here.
You can tell that hurt her. It hurt her in her core. It was like,
She was like,
oh my God, I guess I'm not that famous.
Jennifer.
Living Color did improve Vital for me, or Selena.
Here. Huh?
Yoo-hoo.
My name is Jennifer.
Jennifer?
Yeah, I used to live up, and my room was upstairs right there.
Jennifer?
Jennifer Lopez.
Who's Jennifer Lopez?
Me. I used to live here. I used to live here.
That man does not give a fuck.
my
It's just like, who the
I'm gonna go ahead and go viral for this. Leave Jenny alone.
Oh my God, what the hell?
Look, I don't know where Jennifer Lopez's downfall started, but this
That was great.
I don't even know how this got served on my algorithm, because I didn't see it on TikTok. I saw it on Instagram. You know how it goes where videos will go viral or they'll be served on TikTok and then they'll make their way over to Instagram. I don't know if that happened with this video, but this guy, this guy doesn't give a. He was like, I don't
She
know,
like bothered
who
him on
she
a
is.
freaking Sunday afternoon and shit.
But yeah, I know he just got done with his toast and,
With
and
his
prune
fucking
juice,
roast,
and he's like,
his roast
Eating
beef.
chitlins.
and he's like, why the who's this? Watch,
Oh
look,
my God.
you could see the moment where it hit her ego.
Yes,
you can
she was like,
see it.
Me.
Yeah, the exact moment where she's like, she chuckles a little bit.
I
Watch.
used
Yes.
to live here. Huh?
You.
My name is Jennifer.
Jennifer?
Yeah, I used to live up, and my room was upstairs right there.
Jennifer?
Jennifer Lopez.
Who's Jennifer?
Right there, Jennifer Lopez. Like, you should know who that is. And this guy's just like, bitch, I just got done taking a I don't give a who you are. Dude.
Oh man, that's
One more for good measure.
My name. I used to live here. Huh? My name is Jennifer.
Jennifer?
Yeah, I used to live up, and my room was upstairs right there.
Jennifer?
Jennifer Lopez.
Who's Jennifer Lopez?
Me. I used to
Hey,
live here.
it's me. Bye.
I used to live here.
She
her
got bad
face that
brains,
she walks
man.
away with is kind of like, the fuck?
What happened? What?
Look at her face at the very end. Like, if you catch that little turn that she has, like, the fuck?
Oh yeah, she's like
I used to live
upset.
here.
She's upset. She's like,
oh man, I love it.
like she's disgusted. This guy has no idea who she is, dude. So
Be like, I used to
look,
date Betty.
Jessie laughs so much that her internet connection just it crapped
I
out for a
know.
second. You know what, man? It's gonna annoy everybody, but I gotta watch this one more time. I'm so sorry. We're here, and I've seen this video so many times. One more time, just one more
I
time.
used to live here.
Yoo-hoo.
My name is Jennifer.
Jennifer?
Yeah, I used to live up, and my room was upstairs right there.
Jennifer?
Jennifer Lopez.
Who's Jennifer Lopez?
Me.
Oh, you know what? I don't know if it's because it has something to do with like celebrities because they're so far up their own asses. And that's why it makes me laugh so much, because they got so one of them finally got, you know, that what was coming to them kind of thing. But oh my God, that video is just gold. And I swear to God, like I mentioned before, it's going to be part of our soundboard because it's so good. So
Me.
Me. It's me. It's Jennifer Lopez. It's me, Jennifer Lopez. Here's the crazier part, Jesse, is that obviously in the bottom right hand corner it says Fox. Like this was a thing. It was probably like a documentary on Fox.
Yes, it was.
So the editor, the producers, they did her dirty. They're like, let's keep this in. Let's keep this in the documentary.
Hello?
Let's keep this in. They could have cut this out. They could have made this like a deep cut or something. They put this in the broadcast. So, oh my God. And that adds to it. That makes it funnier because they're just like, we're going to keep this in. You know, this thinks she's hot. And Walter from the house that she lives in doesn't give a who she is. He just got done eating his eggs for breakfast. His orange.
He was about to sit down and watch MASH.
Oh, that's a good one. MASH. Oh, you know what'd be funny? He's inside. He just got done eating his breakfast and he got done watching Living Color. Doesn't realize.
Oh my God.
Oh my God. Okay. That's one thing I wanted to share with you dudes out there today. We are at time. Most of this was derailment after derailment and Jesse just trying to find her way with their connection on her. But Oscar, coincidentally, he just messaged our group chats.
He's also
saying,
watching it. He's
I just got home. It's too, like, we're wrapping up, Oscar. But yeah, like I said at the beginning of the episode, we are going to have a movie night. We're going to be watching Obsession over on Patreon. We're going to run it live. I don't know if we're going to get in trouble for it or whatever because of copyright, but we don't care.
Find out.
We will find out together. But we look forward to it. I hope you guys are having a great week, a great start of your August. I don't know. You know, I never like have a personal conversation with our dudes out there. It's more like watch our episode and I never say like, I hope you have a good night.
That's not exactly like the impression I did at the beginning. Thank you very much.
Like the extra in South Park that just shows up once and never again.
But how personal do you want to get with the dudes?
Not that personal. I just want to be like, hope you guys have a good night.
You guys have a good week. By the way, the rash from last week, it's clearing up. And the doctor says it's not contagious.
Do you guys have a rash? Tell us where.
Let us know if you guys have a rash and where it's at.
Let us diagnose you.
Yes. We have Jesse, who's a medical professional, and Buddy, who's has a lot of medical things happening to him, and I'm just an idiot on a podcast. And actually, you know, Buddy has a lot of training, in paramedic stuff and medical, right? He's like, no, I don't. Well, I look like a giant idiot, which is not any different than any other time. I want to say thank you to all you dudes out there. And do you guys have anything for our paranormal dudes out there?
Don't forget who Jennifer Lopez is.
Don't forget you, Jennifer Lopez. She gonna get pissed. She gonna get pissed at you. Who? Jennifer who?
What's your name? Who are you?
Who's Jennifer Lopez?
Jennifer who? Lopez. Who's Jennifer Lopez? Me.
Me. It's me, damn it. It's me.
I know.
Oh my God. It's so good. I don't even know why that popped up in my head earlier. What were we talking about?
I forgot about that. It was hilarious. We were talking about holograms, were we?
Yeah. And then it was just like, my ADD just kicked in and I was like, that shit was funny. I'm going to bring it up. Yeah. Buddy, you got anything for our dudes out there?
If you guys like the show, like and subscribe, and we'll see you guys next week.
Yes. And Buddy's like, and I don't have training in paramedic and medical.
Sergio's like,
don't quote me on anything medical I ever say.
Sound and I'll see you around.
I'll see you when I see you. So thanks, guys. We will catch you on the next one. Later, dudes. You know what we should do? Like when we're ending the episode, we should do what like newscasts do. You know, at the end, they're like still talking to each other, but you can't hear them talk. and they're like they're panning away from it. And so look, Buddy's got it. It's just like